Welcome everyone, I'm Crypto Nobes. Today's video I'll be explaining the Bitcoin halving. I'm a new YouTube channel, so any feedback or support is appreciated massively as I want to grow and learn on YouTube. On that note, let's jump straight into it. What is a Bitcoin halving? A Bitcoin halving is an event where the reward for mining new blocks is halved, meaning miners receive 50% fewer blocks for verifying transactions. Bitcoin halvings are scheduled to occur once every 210,000 blocks, roughly every 4 years, until the maximum supply of 21 million Bitcoins has been generated by the network. When is the next Bitcoin halving? The next Bitcoin halving is expected to occur in the week of the commencing 18th of May 2020. When the number of blocks hits 630,000, it will see the block reward fall from 12.5 to 6.25 Bitcoins. The exact date of the halving is not yet known, as the time taken to generate new blocks varies, with the network averaging 1 block every 10 minutes. So here's a chart explaining the Bitcoin halving. So when the first Bitcoin halving happened, there was 25 Bitcoins available for everyone to basically mine. Now we're at a point where there's only 12.5 to mine each time. Now, when the next mining happens on the 18th of May 2020, there will only be 6.5. Now I want to show you this. Now this is basically a chart of the miners, and this basically means that miners have pumped a lot of money into their mining facilities. This basically means they are very bullish on the halving event, meaning they are upgrading their software. I think it's more money. They're just pumping more and more money into the technology and the software for the mining of this reason, and that is pretty massive, purely because the next mining the halving after that would be 2024, meaning the reward would be only 3.125, which again would make it even more valuable. So let's look at this chart. This is the stock-to-flow chart created by Plan B, aka at $100 trillion USD. Now on this chart so far, this is a very popular chart at the minute. This is why a lot of people are being very bullish on Bitcoin this year and in general. Now if you have a look at this chart so far, it has effectively followed it exactly. Now these are the predicted lines, and these coloured lines here of what it is actually finished. As you can see here, it's a pretty accurate reading so far. Now it's because it's got a lot of recognition. Now I want to show you one of Plan B's tweets. This is his Twitter. Always go follow this guy. He seems to be very accurate with what he knows. Now this is something that got me. He reckons with the next difficulty change it will be plus 8%. Now this was for Tuesday the 7th of January. Now if I bring you to this chart here, now if you have a look down here, this is the 7th of January. Look at that volume and look at that pump. That is over 8%. Now that's what gets me, is how he managed to predict it. So if you guys want a more accurate reading of what the stock to flow is, or what the Bitcoin halving is, then I recommend following Plan B on Twitter. So overall, the Bitcoin halving, it does look like a pretty positive thing for Bitcoin, considering history. If it does repeat itself yet again, this could be massive again. So nobody knows what will happen. Nobody can tell what will happen. But there's only one way to find out, and that's all about being patient. So if you enjoyed anything from this video, or you learned anything, please leave any feedback or any form of support. Massively appreciated. Thanks for watching. Peace.